Hey there, lovely people! If you thought I wouldn't be back to make a video before Halloween, then you don't know me very well. So recently I've been seeing a lot of videos on Facebook, and specifically Facebook because I'm basic but not basic enough for Pinterest. And a lot of these little DIY and food things seemed really fun to do and pretty easy, so I figured why not make all of them in a video? So that's what I'm gonna do today. Yep. I will be linking down to all of the original videos in the description down below. And one quick update before I actually get started. Since my last video, I've actually gotten a real phone. So now I actually have apps like Instagram and Snapchat, so if you want to follow me on those, it's the same thing as my YouTube channel, just meghawhopp. Okay, with that out of the way, let's begin. First up, we're gonna make a caramel apple shot, because why not? And this one involves using a shaker, which I never get to use, so I'm excited. This one also says to use green apple vodka, but I have caramel apple vodka instead because I didn't want to buy any more alcohol. I already had this. So first, 4 ounces of this, only 2 ounces of apple juice, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I've never heard of being in a shot, so that's interesting. And some ice. You know, I actually kind of want to be a bartender. Alright, you're only supposed to fill this up about halfway. The rest is cream soda. Everywhere. And then they garnish with one of these little, caramel candy things. And there you have it, the caramel apple shot. They also had an apple on there too, but I don't feel like being healthy today. Alright, bottoms up. Except for my lipstick getting everywhere. That's actually really good. Next we're going to make some mummy and skeleton cookies using these white chocolate melts. And the skeletons are specifically supposed to look like Jack Skellington, but you know, copyright issues, so. I decided to use a second camera angle for this one. I have melted all of my white chocolate, and for the mummies we're going to take some Nutter Butters and put them on a fork, and then dip them the best we can, and hope that they don't fall off the fork like mine just did. Or fall apart completely. It's maybe harder than I thought. Let's hope the next one goes a little better. This one broke in half. I'm thinking this one isn't going better. Now while those are setting, I am going to work on my skeletons, which use, in this case, off-brand Oreos. Now while the mummies are still kind of wet, I'm going to add their eyeballs. Now if you wanted, I guess you could just stop here and call them ghosts. I guess they kind of look like ghosts. So now I'm going to put the rest of my chocolate into a sandwich bag, and I'm going to snip off the very tip and use it as a piping bag. And now they actually kind of look like little mummies. It's actually not half bad, really. Now that 3 of the 4 skeletons are more or less dry, it's time to decorate. I have here a pre-made tube of black icing because this video is already too much work as it is, and we're just going to screw on a nozzle and decorate the face. Feel free to pull up some references of Jack Skellington, I mean any ordinary skeleton reference. They're not really beautiful, but considering that I normally suck when it comes to frosting cakes and whatnot, I think this is pretty good for me. So this next one is fairly simple, and you need 2 toilet paper rolls. I only have 2 because I don't plan that far ahead. A permanent marker, some glow sticks, and some wax paper. So first I'm going to draw a pair of eyes onto my toilet paper roll. Now this next part is supposed to use an X-Acto knife, but I couldn't find mine, so I'm going to use a knife because safety's for chumps. I'm just joking. If you actually use a knife and hurt yourself, please don't sue me. I lied. I'm just going to use the knife to make an incision, and then I'm going to use a pair of scissors for the rest of it. And now you have two not so great looking eyes, but we're going to roll with it. So then you're going to take your marker and fill the rest of it in black. Once your hand is sufficiently inked up, it's time for the next step. So now you're going to take your wax paper that you cut to the right size, and you're going to attempt to roll it up and stick it inside. Then you're going to take a glow stick and place it inside. And now let's turn the lights off and see if it worked. I mean, it definitely looks like a pair of eyes staring at you. If only my cuts had been a bit better, I think this would have been more successful. But otherwise, I think it looks pretty cool. So, as you can see, I'm not exactly the best when it comes to arts and crafts, but I seem to do better when it comes to cooking, which I feel is more important anyway. But that is all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching. And once again, all my social media will be linked down in the description. I'm much more active on those than I am on here. And with that, I hope you guys have a very happy Halloween. Bye! The amount of times that my dogs have interrupted this video already. Thank you once again for letting me record this call.
Hey, it's no big. I'm sure the rest of the YouTubes would love to see me too.
Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the rest of the world?
Don't rush me, I was getting to that. Well, my name is Mary Sue Ellen, and I've been a proud New Yorker for 62 years.
Well, Mary, you certainly look good for your age.
Please call me Mary Sue Ellen.